Yo, still milk, what's the deal, man? I'm back. I'm fresh off the clock. Aggie is a motherfucker too, man. I did not want to work as late as I ended up working. Yeah. It be like that sometimes, man. But peep game, I want to talk about something, man. And I want to talk about what just happened this past Friday. With Karen Chukadzian and fucking Patty Donovan. Y'all look. Once again, this is why you gotta stop preordaining niggas as something before they've had the opportunity to prove it. Because Karen Chukadzian looked the way that he looked against Boots, we all jumped out of the window and thought that he was better than what he is. When in all actuality, I think he just put up the performance of a lifetime considering the individual that he was in front of and the trajectory that everybody thought that individual has. And he, maybe he does have it, but he has to at least prove it. Everybody just jumped out the window with Karen Chukadzian. I literally had people telling me that this is an elite fighter. He's elite. He's elite. Is he good? Yeah, but good wasn't enough. They said this man was elite because he made Boots look pedestrian. So in order for you to make a dude like Boots look pedestrian, you have to be elite because Boots is the next coming of Roy Jones Jr. Boots is the one who was supposed to knock off Crawford. Boots was the one who was supposed to jump up and be able to deal with a Canelo Alvarez. Boots is about to jump up and beat the ever-living shit out of fucking Xander Zayas. Boots is about to beat the ever-living shit out of Virgil Ortiz if them two ever do decide to face off. There's no way you make Boots look that pedestrian and not be elite. When in all actuality, he just possibly put up the best performance that he could because he's more than likely not ever going to get another opportunity like this. And look at what happened. Dropped twice by Patty Donovan. Dropped twice. And this is the same dude who, just based off how he looked against Boots, everybody who's not really a fan of Boots, we said, we do recognize that Boots is a talented fighter, but for you to make him look the way that he looked, we can. I don't see no harm and no foul ranking you a little bit higher than what we would normally do. And look at what happened. Stop fucking amping these dudes. Stop fucking amping them. Y'all are some shameless motherfuckers, man. There's a precedence in some cases where you can say, alright, man, homeboy is definitely like that. Ramon Cardenas, for you to drop anyway, we could rate you a little bit higher now, even if we've never seen you fight any time before. We can do that. It's a precedence to do that. Y'all went on these fucking tangents about fucking Karen Chukadzian being better than what he was because he made Boots look the way that he looked when Boots is yet proven that he is who y'all think that he is, and he still hasn't proven that. Stop amping these cats. Stop amping these dudes, man. It is nothing wrong with you saying, I want to see what you can do before I rate you first. I want to see can you prove to me you are who everybody swears to God that you are. I don't see why that shit is such a big deal. You ask that out of any and every other athlete, except when it comes to boxing. In boxing, you can go in there and knock anybody the fuck out despite the level that they fight on. And you're going to get all the praise and adulation for doing it. Even though you haven't proven you are who it is that everybody thinks that you are. Like, I don't get it. Luka is a bona fide top 10 player in the fucking league. And they still have doubts about him, as they should. Why? Because he hasn't won a championship. He only plays on one side of the ball. He's not a two-way player. And I still think, man, what he did in Dallas was actually pretty good, but it's no fluidity with his game. The offense stops and stagnates because he's so ball dominant, and he's not about to run. We gonna run this play for Luka. Nah, man, he's gonna create a play for himself, and that goes against the grain of the team a lot of times, man. So people still have doubts about Luka. They still got doubts about Jason Tatum, and this nigga got a ring. They swear that Jaylen Brown is a bigger threat than fucking Jason Tatum. They gonna swear by that. My nigga, what are you doing? They gonna swear by that. So why is it acceptable for y'all to have y'all doubts and y'all reservations by any other, any other athlete? And it's not all. A lot of, it's not all. It's not all. It's not all players. It's not all players, but it's not all fans who do that shit. It's not all fans who do that shit, man. But it's a lot of fans who do that shit. And mainly I see it in boxing. They're going to praise you, overly praise you, for you doing next to nothing. This shit is ridiculous. Karen Chukadzian and Luis Ortiz and David Morrell. Y'all made the boogeyman look the way that he looks, so you gotta be top tier. This shit is sickening, man. It's annoying. Most of the fighters, if they get made out to look a certain way, if they look pedestrian in front of somebody who's perceived to be a lot less talented than they are, they're the hype jobs. They're bums. They're overrated. Why doesn't Boots or Benavidez or fucking Deontay, why did they never get that? Why did they never get that type treatment when they should have? They should have most definitely got that treatment. I don't get it with y'all. This shit is sickening. That we gotta come out of our, like, just we're deemed as haters because we're trying to restore order and logic into a conversation. And then when we're proven right, we're like, what the fuck? Newsflash, we're all going to be wrong about fights, man. That shit is going to happen. You're gonna be wrong in a fight, or about a fight. So I don't see nothing wrong. If you come off with an analysis and you're wrong, all right, bet, whatever it is, what it is. But what if you get it right? And in this case, we have been telling motherfuckers for years, David Morrell is not who y'all swear he is. He didn't even fight nobody at 68. We was telling you motherfuckers for years, Luis Ortiz is not the boogeyman of the division. He is not that guy. He is a quality heavyweight, but he's not no fucking boogeyman. Now we have Cameron Chukadzian, who y'all fucking swore to God was an elite operator. Look, he just got dropped twice by Patty Donovan, dog. All because they were put in front of fighters. All because they were put in front of fighters who y'all swear are the next coming of Christ. Stop amping these niggas, man. It's as simple as that. That's all I'm asking for. Stop amping these dudes. Let them go out and prove they are who y'all say that they are. You don't get brownie points. Let's say Oscar Duarte gets a belt. That's gonna look good on Ryan Garcia's resume. That will definitely look good on Ryan Garcia's resume. That's when when you go out and you've proven your worth. They're even protecting Lamont Roach. They're even, bigging up Lamont Roach that much more because Tank beat him, or because Tank drew with him. Oh, they know each other. Lamont Roach ain't really that small. How do y'all protect Tank while being dismissive of Jamel Herring, and Jamel Herring beat him? Tank didn't even beat him. So Lamont Roach is now all of a sudden this quality grade A fighter because he went in there and he beat. Man, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Stop amping these niggas before they've having the opportunity to prove they are who y'all think that they are. Because in a lot of cases, they're not. They are not what y'all think they are. They are not what y'all say they are. These is regular dudes. Good, they're cool. Karen Chukadzian ain't better than no fucking Igis Cavalier-Vasquez. He's not. Fuck out of here. But because Boots beat him and Boots fought him and Boots won 24 rounds with him, stop amping these dudes. Let them earn it. That is a fair ask from anybody. That is a very fair ask. That is not out of the realm of reality. That is well within the realm of expectation. If a motherfucker is saying, if they have a high ceiling for a motherfucker, sometimes they don't hit that ceiling. And you got to be ready to say, yeah, he's not who we thought we was, man. I had to come back on here and eat crow when it came to fucking Khalil Cole and Najee Lopez. I'm like, off of what I just saw, I'm gonna have to dial back on that. They can prove me wrong again, but as of now, I just was like, nah, that wasn't it. Stop amping these niggas, man, please. Let them fucking earn the shit. Cause then you got niggas like Chukadzian getting dropped twice by Patty Donovan in a depleted welterweight division, when you were supposed to be one of the next dudes up, all because you lost to Boots. And you made Boots look the way that he looked. Y'all dudes is shameless, my nigga. Y'all shameless. Y'all shameless. Let these dudes grow organically. Let these dudes gain their reputation organically without y'all trying to put the extras on it. Y'all that dude, that chef that's y'all trying to, you know, turn these motherfuckers' careers into something that is more than likely not ever gonna be, man. Y'all fucking disgust me. I'm about to go grab my pizza and go home. I'm exhausted, man. I'll tap back in with y'all later. Doses.